Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I have some really fantastic news. Let's see. Yes, so I wanted to share some awesome things that's been going on. As you can tell from my last post, I had a visit from the government of Tanzania and the World Bank. And but before I jump into all of the fantastic details about all that's going on now, let me just give for those of you who've never been on this channel before, my background. So I'm originally from Jamaica, came to Tanzania about 3 years ago, refurbished this old house, and while I was refurbishing this house, which is at the sea, I realized that there was sea moss, or Jamaicans call it Irish moss, coming to the beach. And I thought, okay. Um, so fast forward 3 years later, the things that I learned coming into the seaweed industry and the sea moss industry in Tanzania has been very eye-opening. And from the beginning, I made certain decisions about how I was going to do business, how I was going to conduct business. Because for me, it wasn't necessarily to say, oh, I'm going in this to make, a bag of money and I'm going to be rich. I really was very intentional about how I went into this business, because what I realized is that there was a lot of exploitation and the farmers were just like stuck in the same place for, the last 15 years. And I thought, well, I'm a smart lady. I really know how to, revolutionize and make changes and make adjustments with my small actions to see how my company can also impact and benefit the industry on a whole. Because like it just irks me to think that I would come to Tanzania and take advantage or exploit women who are already impoverished. Like, I don't really need to come to Africa to do that to make money. So there are other ways I can make money. I came here as a documentary filmmaker. I can edit, I can write. I'm a recognized writer. So I have a book on Amazon. I could go in many directions. And I made a decision that if I am going to get involved into this industry, it will be for maximum impact, not just for myself, not just for my child, not just for my shareholders, but for the industry on a whole. So I have specific tenets that I was able to put into writing in my company business plan, and that's exactly what's submitted at Brella in Tanzania. So anyway, I know some of y'all looking like, wow, Renee, why are you looking so spiffy? So before I jump into all of that, I would like to thank those investors who are in Dar es Salaam who came to the luncheon today. I've been hosting investors meetings every Sunday because there are amazing things that are happening. I am taking different steps in different directions, and that is going to grow the company exponentially. And it is not a matter of if. These are inevitable things that I have been steering towards. And so it is likely that the position that I am putting myself in now, that we're putting the company in now, we are not going to come back this way. Ooh, power gone. Come back, come back, come back. Come on. There she go. Yeah, for some reason when the power goes, here it goes for like a second and then it comes right back. Hold on one moment. hmm So I've been having these investor meetings online every Sunday. And I have been asking for contributions to those meetings because I am discussing private company matters, and there's just a lot of information that I've worked on, that I've researched, that I've put together, that I would prefer to keep private. And so I believe that based on the work that I have done, it is only fair, because anyone who is looking to come to Africa or start a business, I am sharing a ton load of information. And so it is only fair that I charge for that, not just that alone, but also to make sure that these meetings are well attended, because I have sat here, I have hosted meetings before and waited at midnight for people to come, and no one came. But when they do come, this is in the past. Do you know when they do come? They come when they make a financial commitment. They pay for the that fee, because they are serious, and it is important that I weed out the people who are not serious at the very beginning. So I don't mind if I only get one or two people. It is important that I'm not wasting my time or wasting your time, and I'm providing valuable information and company secrets and private information. And every single shareholder in my company has paid and has gone through the same process and have agreed that this is how it should be done for the information that I provide. Okay. And so we had some shareholders who are here in Dar es Salaam, not shareholders rather, but prospective investors who are here in Dar es Salaam. They made the trip. One made the trip from Arusha, Kilimanjaro, Zanzibar. Today, that we were all able to come together and have a luncheon and have a meeting and discuss all the things that we are doing going forward. And it was fantastic and very impressive. People were impressed with what I presented. And so I am still doing that, because the direction in which I am going with this company, it is not going to be where I am continuously seeking funding, where I'm continuously doing what I'm doing now every time we need to climb a hurdle or get over a gap. Where I'm going with the company is going to open the floodgates. And so those who are able to come in for this amount of money to see us pass this gap, those are the people who are going to be benefiting the most, because they're not going to be getting less share value. They're actually going to get more share value based on the position that the company is in today. So the last meeting, the last video that I posted, rather, I posted about the seaweed representative from the World Bank who came and reviewed and had a meeting with me, and to discuss all that I'm doing. And like I was saying earlier, is I was very intentional. It's one thing when you start something and you go, oh, I should do that. Oh, maybe I should do this. But when I started the company, I knew exactly the direction that I wanted to go in. I knew exactly the direction that I needed to go in, because I went and I consulted with different NGOs working in the space. I consulted with different government entities working in the space to find out exactly what was needed and how it should be done and how it could be done. And as a result of that, those are the kind of connections that you see me being able to make, because the work that I do has impact behind it. We're a private company, we're not an NGO, but we have impact behind it. Our intention is to impact the coastal communities. 99% of the seaweed farmers are women. Those things that you saw in that World Bank webinar that I posted and attached to my video in their meeting, those things are things that I have been saying and I have been discussing in my meetings. Everything that they've talked about, the potential, the earning potential, the opportunities, the different kind of products that you can make from it, the different kind of things that you can, the different things that can come from it. And what I have been doing is proof of concept. I have been working on the scrubs, the shampoos, the body oils, the lotions, the different kind of things. So when they came here, what they were able to see was everything that they were imagining at work. Furthermore, attached to that, a restaurant. Okay. Now that restaurant, I must tell you, that took a lot out of me. It took more out of me than I think the Exodus House took out of me, because when I started that, I didn't have the resources that I expected to have. One shareholder said that they were going to offer me 50,000 and ended up only offering 20,000, and I had to scramble and scrape and use all of my own personal resources, from JoJo's school fee to everything that was on my household. I shifted that and moved that there. All the income, all the bookings, everything that I was making went to labor and went to that facility. However, that facility demonstrated a proof of concept in order to overcome specific hurdles in this particular industry. So anyway, I know I'm going around and around, and y'all want to hear the good news, right? But so the good news is great and it's terrific, and I'm not ready to put all of it out there. Let's just say that I have been doing the work, and the work has been recognized. And that it has been recognized, it comes with a monetary recognition behind it. Okay. However, in order for that's not a tomorrow morning thing. That's not something that's happening tomorrow or the day after. In the business world and in the world of finance, things take a time and a while and documents to produce. And I know most of you have been wondering, like, well, where have you been? Because I have paperwork to do. It is the end of the year. And I know that doesn't mean anything, but here in Tanzania, in my world, in the business world, every single document expires on the 31st of December. So putting all of the things together and all of the things in place to renew those documents, to prepare statements for the government, and to work with the accountant, and to work with all of the things that I've done for the whole year. This is the time of the year that happens, and it doesn't really lend a lot of time for me to do anything else but mom JoJo and focus on the paperwork. And then on top of that, I have other things that I'm writing for to get financial support. And then I have the investors meetings, and then I have the prospective investors that I'm working with. So excellent news that I have, that I want to share. I am much closer to where I than where I was a few weeks ago, in order to bridge the gap to get the company to where it needs to be. I would really like more people to come on board, to come to the meetings, to at least hear what I have to say, because I think it will be beneficial for people who are looking to come to Africa, invest in Africa, invest in Tanzania, invest in a growing and a promising industry. And if you watch the last video, you will finally see that it is not just me who is making things up and pulling it out of the air. I am giving you factual data. Now that the big boys see it, okay, there are things that are going to change significantly, and it will change for a lot of people, and a lot of people who are not doing things properly. And so you either are a part of the solution or you're a part of the problem, but you don't have to change if you're already doing it the right way from the beginning. So I would like to invite more people to come to our next investors meeting. If you would like to email me, just go ahead and email me, and I could do one-on-one, as I realize most people prefer one-on-one than group meetings. Let's see. So yeah, we have a great prospect and a great opportunity. But I cannot do everything that I'm doing by myself. I need to hire an assistant ASAP. I need to have that salary for that assistant because it is hella stressful trying to do everything. Oh, here we go with the light again. Come on, girl. There she go. Yes. So send me an email. It is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and there is a tremendous amount of growth opportunities. There is a tremendous amount of products that can come for this. There is a lot of, I'm getting now the recognition and the support that I need. When I post this video, when we're not live, I'm going to put in the comments, in the description rather, a great write-up that I got on LinkedIn. So, you know, I'm out here doing my thing and I'm doing it by myself. I need to hire an assistant and I urgently need to do that so that I am able to meet specific deadlines concerning the financial coverage that I'm getting. There are certain things that I need to do and I simply cannot do it by myself. So those of you who are looking to come on, let's go. It's time to go. It's time to get it. There is a deadline for what I'm doing because there is another I would say government agency that I must submit my paperwork to in order to make that giant step. And you know, next year this time you're going to look back at this video and go, "Oh, that's what she was talking about." Everything takes time. You know, every good thing takes time. And I am so grateful for those of you who have invested in the company. I'm grateful for those of you who have, from the beginning, received what I had to say, realized that my heart was in the right place, trying to do the right thing, and showed me the kind of support that I needed and the patience that I needed in order to get it right. Tanzania is not an easy country. Tanzania is not my birth country. There is a lot of difficult things surrounding foreigners, and I am still here swinging every day that the sun comes. I am swinging, I am batting for six, same way every single day. I have not given up and I will not give up. I'm just going to keep fighting because the only way I'm not going to win is if I stop, right? And I'm not stopping. Come hell or high water, I've just been out here doing it. And like I said, I cannot do it alone. I need serious people. I don't need promises. I don't need, you know, people who are, you know, winding me up or people who are telling me, oh, I'll do this when I get there, or I'll do that. And then 9 months later is when they show up, or, you know, I have a deadline, I have things that need to be done, and they all require a matter of urgency. But I would love to share the details, the beautiful, brilliant details of what I'm doing, where I'm going, and who is helping me to get there, and where this thing has taken off to. And so email me if you would like to have a meeting with me so that we can discuss investment opportunities. I need real serious people and I need y'all right now. Number one is I need to get an assistant. I need to have that salary. It is too much for me to do all of this and also stress about where the money is coming from. Operations can only go so far. So I need assistance and I need other people who can see what I'm doing and understand what I'm doing. And, you know, it really is, what's the word? It really is a great honor for people to finally recognize what I've been saying, what I've been doing. I felt so foolish at times and very stupid at times for doing things the way how I was doing them. And you know, it's just a confirmation for me that I have been correct, and I have been correct about what I see. I've been correct about what I'm thinking. I've been correct about the direction. I've been correct about the opportunities, the future, the growth. I have been correct about it the whole time. So it is very humbling for me to get that kind of recognition and gratification, because I didn't think anybody else saw what I was seeing. You know, so yeah, I'm not here to rip and run off. I'm here to, you know, put in the elbow grease, do the hard work. There are days when, you know, the locusts did come and eat the crop, and you know, but Joel 25:2 says there is a restoration, and that time has come for this company. And I am so appreciative of everyone who has supported this, everyone who's made a booking, everyone who's bought some CMOS, everybody who has tried to come behind me, and everyone who has been patient with me, realizing that I'm doing a lot of this by myself, but those days are soon behind me. So thank you all so much, and thank you for the investors, and thank you for those of you who are in Dar es Salaam, who came to Dar es Salaam to meet with me today, to hear what I had to say. And I look forward to getting some emails from people who are looking to invest in Africa, grow in Africa, and be a part of this multi-billion-dollar opportunity. The light is shining on us. Don't miss out. Do not miss out, y'all. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.